What's good, Earthlings? Welcome back to Down to It with Down to Earth. You already know the show. We kind of fell off the face of the earth, but we going to be back and we going to be more consistent. Today, me, Davy Zars, we got E Factor, we got I Am Psychic, we got Keymore. Brandon the Kid is kind of MIA today, but it's cool. We got our special guest today, though, is Trap Paradise. And me, Kev, and Lex, who's Trap Paradise, we all went to high school together. And for today's subject, we decided to talk about cartoons because we was feeling kind of nostalgic. So I'm going to just give it right over to Keymore, and you can start off with your top 10 all time right now.
Okay, what's going on, you guys? So, I'm just gonna kick it off, right? Sonic X. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That-
Sonic?
Ew.
no, all
Some
right,
people
no.
levels.
I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions, and then I'm gonna work my way up to number one. Okay, that's the way I want to do it. So, my first honorable mention is Billy and Mandy. As a kid, some people get creeped out from this, but I love this cartoon. I actually had like the video game. It was like kind of like Smash and whatever, but like just it was just hilarious. I loved the movie of it, and then my next what's the word?
Your next
Cartoon.
cartoon?
Yeah, no, next honorable mention. Honorable mention. My
Oh,
bad.
you're doing honorable mentions first?
Yeah, I'm gonna work my way up to number one.
Trash.
I ain't
And
doing
th-
that.
what you mean?
No,
And
no,
then
no,
Gotta
no.
see
Keep
the
going.
whole scene
so
at
it's
first.
it's Cat Dog. I love the theme song to it, and I think it's just highly hilarious, like highly. And then we're going to start off with number 10. So number 10 is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Mm.
Ooh, that's a
I'm
good
pretty
one.
I'm pretty yes, I know.
Mm-hmm.
But it gets better
Oh,
from here. Remember, this is number 10. You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows Foster Home. If you don't, you're living under a rock,
Yep.
by the way. And you need to go on, what is it, HBO Max? Is that what it's on?
Yeah, HBO Max.
You need to go to HBO Max and watch it the whole thing and then come back to this
Or you could
podcast.
pirate that shit, but
Yeah. I mean, I guess,
go to
but
jail.
that sounds like poverty to me. But
Like wait, what?
Poverty.
Oh no.
but no,
Oh no.
Blue is my favorite character. The friendship that him and his owner has is a
Mac.
very good show. You should go watch it. Yeah, yeah,
Trash.
Mac.
Trash.
You said trash.
Trash.
We're
Foster
not.
Home.
We're
You said
we're,
Foster
we're
Home.
Foster,
not.
you said Foster's
We're not.
home is trash?
No. Let me clarify.
Oh,
Foster Home.
no, the
Sorry,
character.
what?
Foster's Home is not trash. The fact that you picked the like what everybody does. Oh, the main character is my favorite character. Wait,
Okay,
no,
who? You talking about Will?
no. You
Eduardo?
tried it. You tried it. Try. You try.
Who?
Eduardo, I
Coco,
do him with
nigga?
the like. Yeah,
Coco?
it's Coco.
It's Coco?
Coco.
All right, no,
Coco,
no,
the
mine's
baddest nigga
cheese. How
out
about
there.
that? How about mine's cheese?
You know, see, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. I like cheese.
I'm screaming.
I like cheese too.
I like cheese.
That's
What
me right there.
Jesus
I live with
Christ.
most of the
What
hell.
about
That's me right there. That's all I need right there.
What you say?
what
I
about Miss
need
Harry?
Miss Harry? No. No,
Miss Harry.
he used 2 squares of toilet paper to wipe his.
Exactly. My cousin low key had that whole rule: 3 squares per butt cheek.
Bro,
What?
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 Oh.
Granted, they were like
Oh.
five. They were like five.
This is
They were
going
five.
away from cartoons. Oh my god.
It really is. Like
All
what
right,
the
all right,
fuck?
all right. Moving on. We're going to number 9. Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
That's your number
Okay.
9. You
That's my number 9.
disrespectful.
I'm telling you, it gets better from here. It gets better from
Oh.
here. So Ed, and
You,
Eddie, y- you know, the quest for jawbreakers. I like buttered toast.
But the
So
toast.
yeah.
Y'all remember when they took his stairs when he was grounded?
Yo,
Yeah.
yes. Oh my god. Oh my god. Yo,
Bro, bro, his parents do not love him. They said you gonna
Bro,
stay in the basement.
last night I was watching that episode when Ed had that pimple and they had to put that nigga marinate him in like goat cheese or something. Oh, that was
Fun
hilarious.
fact.
That episode takes me out.
Fun fact. As a child, I used to call my pillow plank. Yeah.
I actually had a plank. No, I kid you not. I could probably find it. It's probably in the basement somewhere. But me and my brother
Uh,
made one.
So yeah, I kept that to myself. But just sharing a little. That's how much I love this show. Just want to put that out there. Okay, moving on to number 8,
Part of your life.
Chowder. Eric will not agree with me on this one, I believe.
Brandon would though.
No way, I
Brandon would.
like
Yeah,
Chowder.
Brandon definitely
Oh,
would.
okay. Yeah. So yeah, Chowder.
It's not on my list, but I liked it.
Love the theme song. Best theme song is amazing.
Oh, I don't know.
And yeah. So that's my number
Bustin',
8.
bustin'.
Then we go to 7. Codename Kids Next Door. Got some heat for y'all. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
know, I'm
yeah.
really trying to
Yeah,
find out
no.
what this number 1 is because you
K and
doing a little
D.
too
Yeah,
much.
that's what I'm
Yeah,
Ooh.
curious
I
about.
told
You
you
doing a little
it
too
gets
much.
better. See, this what I'm saying. Y'all don't know cartoons like I know cartoons. You know what I'm saying?
Kevin, I'm older than you.
Anyway,
Shut up.
lies.
I
Don't
really am.
don't don't lie to don't lie to the people
What
like
was the
that.
bet
Really
y'all
am.
made?
Don't lie to
Remember that?
don't lie to the Earthlings like that. Okay?
You know I'm
We
older than you. Don't
we
lie to
not
me.
we not about to cap to the Earthlings, bro.
Right.
No,
We're not gonna capture the Earthlings.
you're lying the day before the Sabbath. Wow, hell
All right then.
Stop sending people to hell. Thank you. Anyway, uh, my number 6, Fairly Odd Parents.
Mm-hmm.
no.
hmm But not the latest season. I don't like the late. So once
No.
they added the dog and once they added the little girl, I believe I didn't watch it. But anything before that, like anything after Poof, trash. It was gonna
I
get
mean,
lower,
okay, not everything, not everything. There were
bro.
some good episodes. Some
No,
not.
I feel like it really went downhill when they added Sparky, the dog.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Right,
what I'm
right
saying.
there,
Like
like
when they
no.
added
Yeah.
Poof, it wasn't bad. Like
Yeah, see, I like
it
Poof.
was
I like the
still
movie for Poof.
digestible.
Yeah, I like the movie for Poof. I like Poof in general. Like I thought it was hilarious that the boy had to be pregnant. Not gonna lie.
Bro,
So
Cosmo was in that
That
mug
was
like
hilarious.
yeah,
Y'all know that seahorses give birth to males, right?
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah,
So it's not weird that a male's pregnant or something.
No, it's not. But it was just like,
It
yeah.
oh,
happens
But
in
Alexis,
real
It was
life.
just
seeing
different
an
for us to see as
actual
I'm just
guy.
kids because we
saying.
didn't know
I'm
that.
just saying. It's not that far
Alexis,
out of reach. It's not that far out of
Alexis, you
reach.
said
Keep your mind open.
you said seahorses give birth to males. I just want
male
you to know that.
seahorse,
No,
male seahorse give
the
birth.
No,
males. I know the males.
I know
But
it's
you
the
know what
males
I
that they.
meant though. You know what I meant though.
Right,
Yeah,
right. Yeah,
we
you know what
yeah.
you meant.
you ain't have to point it out, bro.
I
We
just
just
wanted
gonna
her
keep
to
it
know.
going.
I just wanted her to know. Fun fact, you know, I
All right,
believe
all
I'm
you
right.
sometimes,
crying.
I don't
dog.
know why everybody had to ignore it except for you. You just gotta be that one person.
Because David has been that one person for 4 years. He has always had to been have
What?
been
All right,
consistent,
Okay,
bro.
you
right?
right.
So I
You
just
right.
had to, yeah. See, you know what I'm talking about.
Anyway.
But continue
Anyway,
on with
What?
you're
your
right.
list.
Number
I also love
5.
that
I was about to
cartoon.
say
I'm
what
not
number
gonna
we at.
lie.
Number 5. SpongeBob.
What?
Huh?
Nigga, what?
SpongeBob.
Oh,
Oh,
don't ever do that
it
to
Why
me.
sounded like
is
you
it
said
Did you?
Bungie
why
Bubba.
is
I
it
was like,
Wait,
what the
did
SpongeBob?
heck is
did
that?
you
You was
did you
about to
try
get
did you try
canceled.
to say the narrator's voice
You
or
was
something
No.
about to
like
get
that?
canceled.
Oh,
No,
then I don't know then.
Kevin,
What
I
was
ain't
I
even
supposed
gonna
to
lie.
say?
It sounded like you
Right?
said
What was
Bunge
it?
Bubba. I was like,
SpongeBob.
what?
You was about to get canceled.
I'm
I was
screaming.
about to be like, what?
All
In
right.
what state did they start
So
showing
look,
that
look. So
at?
look.
Like,
SpongeBob is only this high, like, cause everybody can watch SpongeBob for real, like, and just sit there and have a good time.
Not the new
And,
seasons.
oh well, okay,
not gonna
fair
lie,
enough.
it's more so the animation that throws it off. It's not
I will
necessarily the
say,
storyline. Just,
I,
For me,
I
it
mean,
I
it
is.
isn't
will
really a
say
storyline though. But
the new thing that they made with them being kids.
trash,
This is one of my pet peeves.
trash.
It's
The
really
movie.
irritating. So no. It's like a whole series they're making, I believe, that
It's
they're
called
just
Camp
kids.
Coral.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I want to say
haven't
something
even
about
heard
that. That is
that.
trash because why is Sandy there? But they met Sandy when she was grown up, so that's trash
Actually,
because they met Sandy.
they actually have an explanation for that in the movie.
I
Well,
don't
the
care.
show.
I
By
don't
the way,
care.
I don't care.
I don't
my
care. It
my
makes no
favorite
sense. It's
episode,
ass.
my favorite episode from
Fair enough.
SpongeBob. Well, one of my favorites was the one when they were when Mr. Krabs built a hotel and how
Oh
who was
yeah.
that? I think that was Squidward. He was on vacation. He
Oh yeah,
kept
he
making
was
him redo the
at the
role.
hotel.
Oh, that
Yeah.
mud had me dying.
Yeah, and like
He took advantage of that whole hotel.
he
He took
really
advantage
did.
of that shit.
Hey, but one last one before I know you continue on. It's pretty. It's a newer episode, but when SpongeBob and everybody had to go to college, and Sandy was giving the commencement speech, and what's his name? Squidward was playing Pop Circumstance. That episode low key made me cry because
Oh, I
I
thought you
was
were
in
talking about the
college
one
at the
where they
time.
were all dumb.
No, I was like low key hurt. I was like, because they was da. I think I'm gonna go back to college. Yeah, it's gonna go. That's
All
fine.
right. Number 4,
So,
regular show.
Okay. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, y'all messing with me now,
no, still not. Continue.
regular show is definitely better than everything else. It's one
Well,
of and,
Uh-uh.
everything that I've named is better than all of that, and it's just hilarious. Like
I don't know
I
about all
still
of
to this
that.
day, still like quote stuff from regular show.
I ain't
So
even gonna lie. I'm kind of glad regular show came out when it did, because
Yeah.
I did
like
too.
because it was like at that cusp of us like getting older, but it was still a cartoon for us. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I actually liked when it came out. I think one of my favorite episodes was the Wings one though.
the wings
Or
one.
or maybe or maybe Mississippi Queen.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That
I do
episode.
agree. What was that one challenge where they Rigby was in the hospital because of it?
Oh, the excellent challenge.
Yeah, excellent
Yes,
challenge.
that's my favorite one.
Fun fact: I love that show, but I don't remember one episode.
That's so
What?
crazy.
You don't even
That's so
remember like the
You
first like the keyboard one, or like when
I
they had to fight
none,
that
listen.
mech in the beginning.
none, like none,
I
because
remember where they had to
it
fight the
wasn't.
video game.
Y'all remember it wasn't on. So it wasn't on long
Hey,
enough at all.
hey,
They
Eric,
did them wrong.
It
Eric.
was. It was on for
What are
It
you
like
was.
talking about?
regular
No,
show
I don't think
ended
so.
in 2018, and
Okay,
it
yeah,
Yeah,
this
started
is
in
nah,
like
the
it started in like
you
2010,
lying.
2011. Hold
You
this
up.
is
you
I'm
the
about
lying.
no no
this.
no no
Hold
no no.
up.
I'm about to look it up. I'm about to
It
look it
was
up.
not on that dang hold on.
No, it was on
Yeah, it was.
2013. 2013.
You know what? You know y'all gonna hand me. Y'all gonna hand me real bad. I didn't really
Probably
try
we
to go there.
are.
No, y'all are. I know for a fact you are. When you said regular show, I don't know why, but my brain went to the replacement.
The
I don't know
replacement.
why.
Oh no,
Oh
no,
That's why I
no,
was
no,
no,
You're
like,
no,
no,
trash.
no,
no.
You're
But
no,
regular
trash.
no.
regular show was on for 7
okay,
years.
no, yeah, regular show, yeah. But when you said, I don't know why I
Why
thought
would
I don't.
replacements be over SpongeBob?
That's why I was asked. That's why I said, "What are you talking about?" Because that's I was like,
Wait,
"Huh?" Like, wait a
But I
minute.
thought you would get it after me and Psyche was like,
No, see, no,
I even did what? I did
no,
that one.
I didn't
well,
watch. Remember, I didn't watch regular show for real. I was real hurt. I was real,
Eric, this is what I
skeptical
want you
about
to do
trying the
though.
new ones.
So you have HBO Max.
you
Still
need
not
to
watching it. I don't
watch.
really care.
No, hold on.
Nah, bro.
No, you need to watch that to its entirety.
You need to
The way
watch
it is.
Adventure
You
Time.
good?
Y'all need to watch.
It's,
Okay, you know what? Whatever. We're gonna talk about it later. Number 3.
All right. Speed number 3. Now look, okay. This
It's
cartoon
trash,
right
isn't it?
now. No,
It's trash.
this cartoon is only 3 because the other 2 are almost anime at that point. So number 3 is the best cartoon of this generation.
oh boy.
Amazing World of Gumball.
Oh, I thought you was about to say
That
Avatar.
Me
no
too.
no
I
no
was
no
saying the others. I was saying like
no
the
no no no
others.
No,
no.
but
You
you
did. Hold
said
on hold
of
on. Hold
this
on.
generation though, so I get what you mean.
So of like this is the best new gen cartoon ever. All the jokes are funny. I like
All the political commentary.
everything about Amazing World of Gumball is amazing, and like it deserves more credit. Just saying, go watch it if you don't.
I'm so mad that they
It's amazing.
canceled it.
Did they?
Yeah, that like the last episode was like really weird, and they canceled it. They were supposed to have a Gumball movie and everything. Well, with bro, don't get me started.
What?
Don't get me
So
started.
okay, so these
Oh
these two
boy.
are this high because they're like anime inspired and things like that. And so number 2, Teen Titans. I know Teen Titans
Yes,
Go.
sir.
The original Teen
You stole mine.
Titans.
No,
The
it don't matter.
original
No, it
Teen
don't
You
matter.
Titans.
failed.
We
We just gave
did. This is
y'all
just all of our personal lists.
No, like yeah,
This
no. I'm
this
saying
this
like
this,
mine
this
is on
show
that one
is
too.
amazing, action packed,
Hmm.
funny. Favorite character Raven, she's hot. Anyway,
Yes,
um,
sir.
Them
yo,
legs. Them
yo,
she had
legs.
them
shut
legs.
up. Shut up.
Mm. I love me some Raven.
All
Anyway,
right, all right. Shut the fuck up.
Okay,
number
okay.
one, number one, Avatar. That speaks for itself. I'm out of here. Thank you for watching.
Said thank you for watching. Okay,
Mic drop.
So you
mic
you
drop.
gonna start with
Okay,
me?
yeah, Sai. What are your top 10? I know you going off the dome. You know, we had pre-made lists, but
Yeah, so I'm gonna just put this out there right now. I might say some shows that they will not agree with and y'all will not agree with, but it's my list, so
hey,
I
it's
don't care.
cool. We open to everything.
Not everything. Hold on.
Okay.
You got to be
Speak
open-minded
for
up in
your.
this
Speak
mug,
for
bro.
your. Nah.
Okay, so I'm gonna start off my list, and I'm gonna go with a really old school cartoon that I used to watch a lot with my grandmother. Number 10 is gonna be Popeye for me because I remember just
Ooh, let's
watching that.
go. Let's
I'm
go.
Yeah,
Popeye the Sailor
That's
Man.
good.
I'm Popeye the Sailor Man.
I solely like spinach because of him.
I'm crying.
I was the little kid me it just fascinated me how just spinach could just make you just lift what like a ton of iron, make your fist grow. It made me it would look cool for me. I never missed an episode.
Talking about
Just
my
nostalgia
man
for me.
Spinach was dosed.
That's what I'm saying.
My man's had steroids in them in the spinach.
I don't know. Another for number 9. I'm gonna go with a good old classic Looney Tunes because everyone grew up on Looney Tunes. Whole fucking Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Tweety Bird, Wile E. Coyote. It's just bizarre to me how they made these characters interact with each other, especially with Bugs Bunny and who was that? Elmer Fudge, the hunter guy.
Elmer Fudd.
How they, yeah, how they try to like get him every time duck season and rabbit season and all that shit.
I ain't even gonna lie.
That
Have
shit
y'all
was
watched
crazy.
the newer Looney Tunes show that aired like in 2012?
The baby one? No, no, no.
No. It
No.
was
Oh,
like
oh,
it was
where
like where
that's
they
like
were like
they
living
live together.
together and all that, and they were living in the
Yeah, I seen
city.
it. I seen it.
Yeah,
I liked it.
that show is pretty good too. I mean, I'm
I
not
liked
saying
it.
that it's over like the Looney Tunes itself, but it was a really good show though.
Number 8, I'm gonna go with the original Ben 10 when he was a kid.
Lit.
Uh, hmm, what?
I said lit. Good job.
Yes.
I like that one.
Ben, ben 10 is self-explanatory. Everybody wants to watch. They turn into all these crazy aliens to fight bad guys. Pretty self-explanatory.
I actually want to say something. I actually had like 3 of the toy watches.
Yeah, I had an
You know what?
Omnitrix too.
Same,
Yeah.
same,
I,
same.
had, I had like 3 Omnitrixes.
You got some cornballs, but continue.
We
Uh,
were kids. What do you mean?
Right.
Still, I mean, still, y'all.
All right, bro.
Number 7 is a show from Disney XD.
Ooh.
For me, because I found it really cool. If anybody watched Kick Buttowski, the
Oh yeah,
show,
yeah.
yeah,
Oh, I used to
Kick
listen,
love that
Patel. Me and my
show.
brother used to watch that all the time.
I don't gotta explain that one. That one's just
No,
it's
you might
cool,
want to
funny.
because that show was low key. That show was low key the ones that you low key forget about. That I low key forgot about. I forgot.
Okay,
You
so
mentioned that. I forgot
if
all about
y'all
that show.
never watched it, y'all need to get on that because that show was funny. It's just a whole. It's about a kid who was not afraid of anything. He'll take any challenge.
And he had a
He
voice of
literally
a man.
yes. With so bro the ping pong episode with his dad just like while going down the street. Just it was funny as shit and it was cool. The fact that he was not scared of anything. He took on anything. And also he beat up his brother a lot, which is sibling thing. That's funny.
Sibling rivalry is funny.
Yeah, I don't know. 6. I'm gonna put ooh Danny Phantom
Okay.
because it's just like a superhero in the making story. Well, he was a superhero. It was just cool how a normal kid got ghost powers and was able to fight
Really
any type of
thought,
challenge.
really thought Danny Phantom was a grown version of Timmy for some reason, but
Low
Yeah,
key,
I
a
thought
lot
that.
of people thought that it's like a
That
conspiracy
was like
theory that it's like them from an
yeah,
alternate
yeah.
universe. One thing that
Mm.
I do want to say about Danny Phantom though is that I kind of like how they wrapped up the story. Whereas, like, you know that he's still doing the stuff that he's doing, but you know that this is like the end
mm,
of this book chapter, you know. You know, like
Sir.
it was really nice how they wrapped it up at the end of. I think it was like season 3. I think they only had 3 seasons.
Yeah, it only
I
had
think
three
so.
seasons.
Yeah.
Number 5, I'm gonna say Invader Zim.
Ooh.
That is a good one.
Yes.
I love
Okay.
that damn show.
Did
Literally.
y'all watch the
Invader
new
Zim.
movie that came out on Netflix?
Which one?
No.
Nope.
The Invaders Zim movie. Y'all ain't watch it?
No,
Niggas
I
Oh,
didn't
gonna
even know it
y'all,
was on
y'all,
there.
Nothing's gonna
bro.
beat the
That
original
mud.
I didn't
That
know it was
cartoon.
on
They always
there.
trying to recreate
no,
something.
they wasn't recreating it. It was literally just a movie that they had like an idea that they had that they wanted to get out. So they had like the original creators and everything come out and
Oh,
Oh, that's cool.
super.
That's great.
yeah, it's on. I think it's still on Netflix. I don't know, but
I'll
it
probably
it
watch
came
it.
out on Netflix like a year ago or 2 years ago, something like that. Cause I watched it
Number,
when I was at work one day.
I didn't even know it was on there. I might have to check it out then. Number 4, I wanted to put Teen Titans for number 4, but since I grew up with Teen Titans more, I had to put it a little higher. Number 4, I'm gonna put Gumball because Gumball was just so erratic, and it was always entertaining to see Darwin and Gumball and other adventures with NIEs and just seeing what the hell they do.
And just their world is just so quirky.
It was weird to me. I think that's low key what turned me off about the show. I watched one episode and yeah, it was funny. It's just I never really had a chance to really sit down and watch it because y'all like when I
That's what you need
graduated
to.
out of when I left middle school, nigga, cable left with middle school. Netflix became the thing. So I wasn't watching like
Yeah.
actual TV shows for real, unless it was on like internet or something or stream. Because remember, everybody didn't have a streaming service until recently. So
Yeah, and Hulu wasn't as like on top of having stuff the next day as it is now.
yeah, no, they were still pretty good with it. They
No,
changed
they
some of the
were,
shit
but it
now.
was like it'd take like a
They
week or so. It wouldn't be like next day,
yeah,
next
yeah,
day.
it's still better than Netflix. Netflix nigga take them niggas 3 years.
I mean, but Netflix is like was like starting with like movies only because remember Netflix was like a
Yeah.
physical thing.
No. Netflix had it had TV shows.
Everybody remember Blockbuster?
Oh,
Oh my god.
yes. No, Netflix had TV shows because that's how I learned about the show Teen Wolf. My cousin Davion was watching it.
No, I'm saying when Netflix first started out, it was like physical
Oh
movies, and
yeah,
then
yeah.
it
Yeah.
went into streaming.
Yeah, that was a big one. All right, let me just list my top 3. I'm gonna just go rapid fire. Number 3, I got a little regular show,
Okay.
just like how Mr. Keymore said.
Yes, sir.
Just exactly that's all I'm gonna say. That's exactly how I would have said it. Number 2, I'm gonna put Teen Titans because, again, like Mr. Keymore said, Raven. That.
I watch it for the plot. Okay.
I do too, but I mean, come on now,
Y'all
Raven.
have dirty minds. I watched this solely
I
because of Slade. I'm kidding.
Beast Boy, Cyborg, love it.
Cyborg and Beast Boy was my favorite characters. Like
Yeah.
I've never been the main character. Oh, I love the main character type of person. It
I
was
mean, but
always
the
Beast
main
Boy.
characters were
I mean,
the
yeah,
Teen
with that show,
Titans. Like,
yeah, with that. No, I'm saying like with that show, yeah. But think about it, like I don't know if like Beast Boy and Cyber Shikawika, they felt like
Cyborg.
What?
no, yeah, I know his name, people.
I was about to
I was
say,
just
like,
playing.
bruh,
I
huh?
was just playing.
He
Dang.
gave him a whole.
He was about to
upgrade.
get canceled. He was about to get disconnected, bro.
No, but like they felt like they to me they felt like supporting characters, but like the best supporting characters you could have. I don't know why, but they did.
Did y'all hear they might
Number
be doing
one.
an Injustice movie?
Yeah. Oh, I can't wait for that. I honestly can't wait.
That's because I was thinking of Teen Titans, and
That
that's
could, that
all
could
in.
go. That could go. That could go both ways, though.
Yeah, it could.
Listen. I'm playing Justice 2 right now. I'm making it, and it's like there's like a lot they could do with it. I'm being honest. Number 1. Oof. Honestly, I can't really say I have a number 1 because it's a tie between a lot of cartoons that I watched. So,
Mm.
I can't. See, it's stuck between 3. And
Just go to
I'm not.
honorable mentions. Just
Okay,
honorable
okay. Honorable mentions.
Honorable mentions. I'm weak.
I have to do it because that's between three of them. Shit. Um, honorable mention one would be Fanboy and Chum Chum. If any of y'all watched that one.
That was a good show.
I've seen that, but I would have it like in my like obscure cartoons. Cause like I watched it, but it wasn't like one of those things where I was like, oh, I have to watch this. It was more like it's on, it's funny, I'll watch it. You know?
Yeah, it was like
I
a time passer.
see for me, no, see, no, I give them way more credit. I didn't like the show at first, and then they
It's
started watching it,
hilarious.
and then I'm like, oh my god, I love the show. Oh my god, and we used to watch it together
Yeah,
all the time.
that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, it kind of
Okay.
it gave me what's the name vibes, Ken and Kill, Ken and Kill.
Eh,
No, nigga. Um,
It's
kinda.
like that
I
buddy
don't know.
comedy.
Yeah, yeah, and then plus them working at that store, and yeah, kind I don't know. It reminded me of that show.
Okay. My next honorable mention would have to be Fairly Odd Parents, only
Okay.
because after Poof, it just went downhill for me.
I'm telling you, it's when they added Sparky, bro. I feel like when they added Poof, it
Yeah,
was something new and it kept the show still like grounded. When they added Sparky and they added Chloe, it just
Yeah, Chloe. I didn't watch it when I seen the episode when they added Chloe, like the explanation. I said, yeah, no, I ain't giving this a try.
it didn't
I
make
didn't even
sense
watch
for
it
me.
nah.
until like
But the reason why the creator added like new people is that every time the show got canceled, they was like, you need to bring something new. So then he added Poof, and then he added Sparky, and then he added Chloe. So yeah, it was weird
I
though.
guess.
But I mean, but that was more
And
the network, not like the create. I mean, the creator did add them, but like, you know what I
He didn't have
mean?
a choice.
Yeah, he didn't have a choice.
I mean, true. Number one, I have to say El Tigre because that's
El
just.
Tigre.
Yes.
I
Oh
have
my
to say number one is
God.
El Tigre because it's a
Yes,
Hispanic.
that
It's a
was
Number one
Hispanic
is El
show
hilarious.
Tigre.
for me.
Yes.
For
For
him,
Mm,
me.
yeah.
Yeah.
I ain't
Yes.
even gonna lie. I seen this clip of El Tigre on Twitter the other day, bro. That mother had me cracking up.
That's what
Yes.
I'm saying. That's what I'm
That was a
saying.
really good show. I mean, yeah, that's your. I mean, it deserves to be. It can. Not it deserves, but like, yeah, I completely understand why it's your number
Hmm.
one. That makes a lot of sense. But but go ahead.
That's my list. I mean,
All right,
Oh, okay.
so Mr. E Factor.
Well,
I know, cause we're not going in any particular order. We're not doing like we're doing
I'm
top
not.
10, but it's not like in an order.
Yeah,
Cause I'm
I
not.
well
I don't
Kevin.
have
I
mine
think
in
Kevin
order
went in.
either.
I think Kevin went in order, but he was the only nigga that went
I
in
did
order.
too,
But
kind of.
I'm not. Oh well, I'm not going in order. I'm just going based on things that gave me a lot of happiness in my life as a child. Now I'm gonna start with my honorable mentions. Now, mind you, these out every ooh, 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 ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Yeah. A headphone died. Oh no. Well, one is still working. Praise God. So
oh my god.
no, I'm gonna just spit. I'm gonna switch it. But basically, um, my honorable mentions. Well, this shows on here. All of these, I gave some credit to shows that I watched when I was a toddler because as I was a toddler, they were my favorite shows.
I mean, like we said, it's your top 10 personally, so it's
Yeah,
not like.
Oh, I just realized what I could have said. Oh, never mind.
yeah,
Well, we'll talk. Ty, we'll talk about it when we talk to Brandon about his.
yeah. So
Ah, okay.
I so I'm gonna start with honorable mentions first. And like I said, none of this is in order. One of my honorable mentions is Bob the Builder. That was
Oh,
my
Okay.
that's
man.
a shout.
That was
Yeah.
my man. I used to love this show. Um, yeah, Bob the Builder. He was the dude. Like seriously, because they tried with Handy Mandy, but I'm sorry, Bob the Builder was it. I mean, he was just a classic. Next on that list is Dora. Dora was my girl. I ain't even lying. She was my mommy. Seriously, I'm trying to tell you something.
Oh my
Granted,
god.
when I got older, I couldn't stand her. So I'm like, girl, you are retarded. Like it's in your
when
face.
she when she
Get
became
her.
a teenager.
Oh no, I wasn't even giving it a chance. When I seen Dora
Nah,
in the city, I said nope, not even doing it. I'm not even gonna move
Door,
around.
door, door in the city.
Dora is
Nope.
literally just a kid playing through a computer game.
No, but listen though. When my favorite when they added those stars,
Oh
oh
yeah,
my
the
god,
stars,
I was
bro.
like, yeah. I used to, listen. I knew the show was gonna be good when that theme song came on, and then they showed the stars. I was like, oh, it's about to be it. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my god, I couldn't stand Swiper. Me and him
What
had
about her
little
cousin?
issues.
Oh
See,
Diego,
I like Diego. I like Diego. That was my show. That was my show. They
go
needed something for
Diego,
they needed
go.
something for the
Hey,
brothers.
go Diego, go.
Yeah, you can really watch that
Fucking
show. Seriously.
Jaguar, was that his name? His pet or some shit?
Yeah,
Forgot what
no. Was it a jaguar, or was it a cheetah?
wasn't a damn cheetah.
I don't. Was it not? He probably was a jaguar.
I could look it up
But
real quick.
well, yeah, you do that.
Please.
Do that, please. um,
We need to know.
next on the honorable mentions list, we have the Proud Family. I mean, that's self-explanatory. That was a fire show. Seriously, I will always say,
forgot all about that when I make my list.
Yeah, it was a
look
Jaguar.
at you, look at you. All right, yeah,
I
okay,
got
cool.
know it.
Pretty the Proud Family was fire. My
And the
favorite
reboot is
episode.
coming. Well, it's not a reboot, but it's a continuation.
Okay, that's fine. Aren't they older? Like I
Yeah,
can't
they're
remember.
older.
Okay, and I will most definitely be watching.
It's
And
called
I'm pushing
Louder
all
and
the tweets out
Prouder.
the way. Yeah, so that was one of my favorites. One of my favorite episodes was when they went to camp and the movie. Oh my god, I love the movie. With the peanut situation. But no, when they went to church, the
Oh,
reason that's one
that
of my
that
favorite
that that
episodes.
that movie was funny.
That movie was fire. But one of the reasons like that camp episode was my favorite because like before that they was in church and they was singing some gospel song and I was so surprised. I'm like, gospel on a kids TV show in America? What? I was in my room getting it. I ain't even lying. Um. Next on that, I got two more on this list, and then I'm gonna move on to the actual top 10. It was hard for me to pick, y'all. Next is Dragon Tales. Dragon Tales, fire. Period. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna leave it at that.
I don't remember.
Dragon Tales,
Yeah.
Dragon Tales.
I love Dragon Tales. And next on that honorable mentions list was Kim Possible. Kim Possible, she was my beach. I ain't even lying.
I'm
And I'm not
surprised none of
cussing.
y'all
I said
said Barney
BECH.
or
Oh, I
fucking
hated
Pig.
Barney. I hated him.
Barney
I
isn't a
love you.
cartoon though.
Barney,
It
yeah,
is
granted it was a
technically a
live
cartoon.
action.
Oh yeah, okay.
It was a live action, but still, it was
He was a whole
he
puppet.
gave off he gave off Predator vibes to me.
Predator vibes.
Predator,
Okay.
no,
I
seriously.
mean,
I was like
I
5,
guess.
like, see, he the people I had to scream stranger danger with. I don't
That's
trust that
about to be
dumb.
the title of this podcast. Did Barney give off predator vibes?
No, seriously. So
I love you.
no, talking about some you want some
We
candy, little
can
child.
make
That's a
a
big
hat.
lie. But nah, okay.
That's not
So
how it goes.
I know. I don't care.
going with my top 10. These are not like I said, they're not in order. So chill out. Number one is Scooby Doo, the original Scooby Doo, and and then Scooby Doo, Where Are You? And then What's New Scooby Doo. Anything after that, I didn't really care for.
Other than a pup.
I didn't like I didn't like Mysteries Inc. because it felt too grown. Like it didn't give off that real goofy vibe like it used to. And I understand they probably tried to make it that way to
They were
appeal to
doing
the
more
older
episodic
kids.
stuff rather than it being a monster of the week.
Like I mean, I guess, but
Like
other
the
than
way I look at it, like far as cartoons, not to cut you off, but like if they're
Mhm.
doing like a centralized story in one episode every episode, then it's more geared towards kids. When they're doing episodic episodes, where it's like there's an overarching story throughout the whole season, it's more geared towards kids transitioning into better shows. Not saying that it's not
no, yeah, no,
targeted at
I get
kids,
that.
but it's like
I get that. I mean but that was one of the things that I liked about the older shows back in the day, because there wasn't nothing like that. You could start in season 3 and literally miss nothing. Uh, Granted, I do like shows like that now. Like how there's a continuation, there's an overall story going on and plot, but you miss one episode. Now, mind you, especially when it's airing on actual TV, like live television, you miss an episode, you kind of screwed. That's why when I was younger, I used to always DVR or record Avatar because I would always miss like an episode or two and I'd be lost, so I would have to go back and watch it.
I remember these to record stuff.
Yeah,
Those are the
back
good
in
old
the day.
days.
My mom
Good
still
old days, wasn't
records stuff because we
it?
still have
My mama
cable.
used to get mad at me because
Yeah,
like
some of my mom still does it too.
with before Xfinity was Xfinity when it used to just be Comcast and
Yeah,
you had that big old
Yeah.
DVR thing
bro, that
and I would
mug used
record
to
over
be
all,
huge, bro.
man I no I used to record over all my mama stuff. I had season 1, season 2, I had everything from Avatar. You used to be pissed
Entire
off.
series.
I used to record over her church stuff. But anyways, going back to this list, or after Scooby Doo, next is Ed, Ed and Eddie. You know, I I really love them. I really did. When I was younger, I told Kevin this yesterday. I wanted to be Double D for one reason only, because he was super smart and organized, and I was like that as a child.
But he was so
So
obsessive though.
he was, but I didn't care about the rest of that stuff.
He had OCD.
OCD, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't care. The reason why I liked the other people, like the other characters, like Ed and the other Ed
I'm
and
the real
whatnot.
life version of Dumb Ed.
It's just what you say.
I'm the real life version of the Dumb Ed.
But see, that's the thing. I couldn't relate to them because I wasn't that dumb,
I
and I really couldn't relate to the other Ed because like he was a con artist and I didn't like people like
The
that. I
cocky
was,
one?
yeah, I couldn't relate to
Man,
him. I wouldn't like him
Eddie
as a
was
child.
just about that bag, bro.
Yeah,
He
but
was
he was already
always trying
kind
to.
though.
He
He
was
was
just trying to get a nickel, bro, so he can get that
no,
jawbreaker.
it was them 25 cents. I think it was 25 cents though.
Oh yeah, a quarter
It was 20, I
for
think
the
it was 25
jawbreaker,
cents.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. And it was so crazy. They never really got them bad boys for real. They was always late to the store. Like, dude, come on. But other than that, we got SpongeBob. SpongeBob. That was the show. That was the show. And when
The good old days.
I love that one episode with SpongeBob had the jellyfish. Granted, when he made those jellyfish like uh jam sandwiches and whatnot, that was a good episode. I liked that one episode when they had that whole house party and Scoober got bad and turned his house and Blue was clearing that and they was like, "Oh no, bro, we got you." They had to give him hands. Oh, and when Gary went missing, I was hurt. I ain't even lying. I was hurt for real, for real.
Yeah.
Next is Thomas the Train. I can't keep Thomas the Train was he was a stapler in my life, seriously.
I was gonna say that's not really a cartoon though, cause it's like stop motion.
No, that's cartoon. It's evolved over the years. And
I mean,
think
it's a
about it.
cartoon now. I'm saying like back when.
No, yeah. I mean, but in my head, that's a cartoon because I don't know. That's a cartoon to me. Anything that's not legit live animation, it's a cartoon in my head.
Well, I guess stop motion animation is technically.
I mean, no, because they
Yeah.
consider those cartoons, I believe.
Yeah.
Not like these, like fully animated, but I mean, so. But
It's a different form of animation. So yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
I see what you're
'Cause
saying.
I think you know, remember the movie Run Chicken or Run
Chicken
something?
Run.
I think it was Chicken Run. There you go. I think
Or
that's
like
considered.
Wallace and Gromit.
Yeah, yeah.
Those are technically cartoons too. So yeah,
Yeah,
I see what you're saying. Yeah,
What you say?
claymation.
Claymations.
Yeah, yeah. Another one is Codename Kids Next Door. You know, listen. I mean, you can't make a top 10 list and they not be on that list. That would be highly disrespectful.
I did.
It's a standard.
That's solely because
See,
you know.
you've broken the law. See?
Yeah, and you're from Delaware, so you don't count.
I'm not
That's the
gonna
thing.
lie. K and D is like in my honorable mentions.
Oh,
Yeah.
Sad case.
It's not really a
Oh,
sad
I-
case because picking this top
It-
10 had.
Them,
Well, I explain when I do mine.
all right, but next on my list, honestly, I low key wanted to move this to the honorable mentions, but I can't remember the one I was gonna replace it with, so it's just gonna stay. Recess. Oh, I love that
Oh
show.
yeah, Recess.
I
I was gonna
love
say that, yeah. But I didn't
Oh
say
my
it.
god,
The hierarchy that they had on the playground was low key.
man, dude, who you telling? Man, when I'm watching that show, I was like, all right, when I become a fifth grader, it's gonna be on and pop, and I'm gonna be knocking niggas back. I don't care what nobody says.
Bro, I fucked that. It gave me high
Ooh.
expectations, but then it's like, no,
Yeah,
fifth grade ain't nothing
yeah,
like that.
seriously.
Y'all remember
They
the
gave me
movie
look.
and how it ended where they were all just singing in the treehouse?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Next on my list is Tom and Jerry. I mean, it was on site. Period. No talking. Period. I mean, listen. No facts. No printer. No nothing. No
No
internet.
facts, no printer,
Fact, no printer.
No Wi-Fi. Nothing. Nothing. It was on site.
no Wi-Fi.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I meant to mention something on Ed, Eddie. I just watched it last night. I was screaming when Ed Ed and Eddie, they had that. They thought they was outside of Nas's window, and they had Ed the Double D playing the bongos. And Ed was singing. It was so funny. And then Jimmy opened up the door, was like, "Oh, thank you guys. Can I join your band?" They was like, "Oh, nah, bro. Gotta
You remember that
go."
episode when they got stuck in the tree and it was hot?
Yes.
And like at the end of the episode, he was like, "I'm just gonna let it low, man. I'm just gonna." I was like, "Bro, this is a cartoon. What are you doing? You get
That
naked in a
shit,
tree, bro?
man.
Like."
Man, that killed me. Killed me. Okay, wait. Back to Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry. Okay, one of my favorite movies that I will. Wait, see, that's the thing.
Race
See,
car one.
HBO. H. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, this is why I like you and don't like you at the same time.
What the fuck?
Wait. What did he say though? I didn't hear.
I said the race car movie.
That was the best one. Period. Best one. I love that one, and it's on Cartoon Network has a streaming platform on their own, but HBO Max don't have it, and I wish they did. But
I think
I
they
mean,
might have
granted,
it later on because you know HBO Max and Cartoon Network has that deal.
okay, I mean, I don't know though, because I mean, well, I
It's like
guess,
they're adding
but
stuff like slowly but
because
surely.
some of the stuff they have on HBO Max is already on the Cartoon Network streaming service. Now, mind you, with the Cartoon Network streaming service, they have all of the Tom and Jerry, like all of them, from the classics, everything, and they got all the movies. So I watched that movie like twice in like 2
I
days.
need
I
to
ain't gonna
watch
lie.
that race car one again though, bro. That movie.
That was
It's
fire.
so good.
That was so fire. And the grandma, oh God, I couldn't stand her. But her in that minivan, no, I don't think that was. Yeah, oof,
I didn't
hilarious.
like the country dude. I don't know. You know who I'm talking about. I can't think of his
Yeah,
name.
yeah. But one of my favorite episodes is I had like a couple. One of my favorite episodes was when Tom and them was living in that penthouse, and he was trying to eat his breakfast, and Jerry kept taking his stuff. Like that was irking my nerves. Oh, it was irking my nerves, and it was funny only because I do that to my daddy all the time, and I still do. I don't care. I don't care. When I be 35 years old, I still steal his food. Um, Another one was when Tom had that performance on stage and he was playing piano,
Oh
and
yeah, that bro.
ooh, that was the episode. That was the
You remember
episode.
the one where he was singing too, where he's singing
Yes. Oh
opera?
my God. And then, oh yeah, that was hilarious. Um, Next on the list was Teen Titans. Um, and this is number 8. Like I said, no order or nothing. But Teen Titans, yes, Raven, we all loved her. But like I said,
Give us
no,
some
seriously.
credit. Here you
When I
go.
got older, I was
I
like,
watched it for the plot.
he's lying. He's so
I'm not
lying.
lying.
No,
I
but
I actually watched it for the plot.
I didn't watch it because of her. I mean, when I got older, like recent years, and I rewatched it, I was like, why did they had to do her like that? They had to do that. But like I said, my favorite two people were Cyborg and Beast Boy. Beast Boy was literally like my top favorite, my top one. And I like how when I was younger, I didn't keep up with the show, but when I got a little older and I went back and rewatched it, I'm like, dang, they weren't playing with this storyline. Like, ooh. Um, Next on my list, some of you all may not agree with, but I don't care because it's one of the only modern shows I have on this list, and it is Loud House. I love
Oh
that
yeah,
Oh
show.
no,
yeah,
I
yeah,
agree
yeah.
with it. I agree with it. I agree with it.
I
Love that show. Only
I was
because
gonna mention it, but I didn't know how y'all would feel about it.
no,
I was
no,
gonna
I
say
it's
love
it's
Loud
I'm
House.
gonna
whatever you
leave.
wanted to mention, bro.
I wanted to put that for number
No,
one.
and I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
tell
put
you
that
why.
right
See,
now.
Kevin, you wouldn't understand. You wouldn't understand. I was raised by my whole entire family is number full of girls, so I understood his whole life's dilemma. I get it. It was a
Mm-hmm.
lot going on. Dejanay is like 15 people in herself. Um,
I like the fact that he
Granted,
breaks the fourth wall.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I just
It kind of
because the thing
reminds me
is,
of like Saved by the Bell and stuff, where it's like he talks to the camera and then he goes about his day.
yeah, yeah. But you know what's so crazy though? The thing is that show would have probably did a heck of a lot better if it came out back when we were younger. I think so. It would
Probably,
have
yeah,
probably did
for
even
sure.
better if it came out when we were younger
Yeah,
because
but I
that
feel like
show.
they would have canceled it after his sister came out as bi though.
You said what?
I said I feel like they would have canceled it after his sister
They
came
would
out
have
as
probably just
bi.
never had. They would probably just low key probably never even put that in there because they remember different times, and that wasn't
And
acceptable back,
then and
especially
then
with
the
the black dudes, the
the
black boys'
black
dads.
yeah,
Yeah, they would have
having
probably
two
just canceled
dads
it, or
was
it would have been like on the lowest of keys.
It would have been
The
something that like they skim over.
yeah, like older people, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, my dad's," instead of like real fast or something, and it would have never showed them kissing and all of that. Which
Yeah.
that's a whole nother topic for another time. And last but obviously not least, the last Avatar. Seriously,
The
last
last
Airbender.
Avatar.
My bad,
The
last
last
Airbender.
Avatar.
I mean, the way Korra did messed up everything. Shoot, she may be the last Avatar, but
Are you
oh,
gonna
I'm
chill
hurt.
on our
No,
girl
they're
I
Cora,
don't.
they're
bro?
making
I
another
can't
Avatar.
stand her. She got handed every dang on
She
episode for 3
did,
seasons.
But
She caught work
she
Hey
by
did,
guys,
but
everybody.
she was
I'm like,
not.
you
I
big
feel
and
like
bad,
they didn't
hey,
prepare her.
nigga.
can I
What you
can we
mean, Papa? David,
can
don't
we
get me
just
started. What
No,
you mean? She
no,
no,
no, no, no, no, no, no.
no,
What I
no.
mean by
Wait.
prepare her is with like they sheltered her for 17 years.
Okay, no, no,
yeah,
no, no,
that's
no, 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 no,
true.
no.
Don't get
No,
me
that is
wrong.
no excuse.
Aang had
Hold on.
less than like 4 months to get
No,
everything
but no,
together.
no. Listen, this is literally no excuse because that's the thing. Look at Roku. Roku was sheltered just like her, and he was a bad summoner. Wasn't nobody stepping on Roku. Cora was she thought she
Not
was
either
big and
Star
bad,
Lord.
and she caught hands every time. She didn't know how to humble herself and think smartly because she kept running up like, girl, would you stop? Seriously, learn your opponent. And then she will go talk to the past lives and be like, all right, I'm gonna take your advice, and then don't do it, and then get it handled again. They be like, listen, girl, you are so embarrassing. Like you was really messing it up for all of us.
I'm crying.
Like seriously,
I'm just glad
she
that she
really
talked
did.
to the first Avatar though. I kind of wish Aang did,
Yeah,
but
yeah, yeah. That was
Can we talk about the I know y'all I don't know if y'all seen it, but the live action Avatar movie, y'all seen that shit?
we're
oh,
not we're
you
not
know what?
talking about nope,
That
nope,
that is
nope,
it's
nope,
not
nope, nope.
canon.
Disconnected.
We
Disconnected. I'm
don't
about to
believe in
disconnect
it.
Psychic right now, bro. We're not talking about
First
we
of all,
we will not
No,
that
speak of that.
I wanted to
listen,
mention how horrible it was though, like
We're not
listen.
gonna
The
that's how
facts.
horrible it was. We're not
No,
gonna speak
let
on
me
it.
tell you. No, I will say this is the one thing I'll say. When they called him Ong, I was over the movie. I literally turned it off.
I'm crying.
How do you? I wanted to make sure. I wanted to do it like political. I don't care about politically correctness. Not when you literally copy off the cartoon show that is given
no, they didn't copy
children.
shit of the cartoon. That shit was not copied
No,
out of
no,
it at
no,
all.
no. I'm saying like when you go and you make something that is inspired off a cartoon show that did so well, and you're gonna live action it. Look, it could have been fire. It had so much potential
They're
to
making
be
a sequel
fire.
about it apparently.
They're not making a
No, no, no,
sequel.
no,
It's a show on Netflix, but
no. It got canceled. It's
oh
not gonna happen.
they actually canceled the show?
Yeah, I think they're
Cause you
gonna
know they have
because
Avatar Studios now, which is gonna be on Paramount Plus, which is another
okay. So then
streaming
now
service.
see then listen, then that'll come. Then it should come.
And then it's
But I
supposed to be
think
like short stories inside of the Avatar universe and
that's
everything.
cool because the thing is Netflix they didn't see I want to fight whoever thought that was cool. They basically told the original creators that yeah they won't give them what they didn't give them their wishes like they didn't let them have control over anything. It was like this is what's gonna happen. You just gonna put your name on it, and they're
No,
like
at
yeah no we're not.
first they had control over it, and then
Yeah they
the
did and
longer they
then
was inside the production cycle, it started to.
yeah it started. They was like well no we're gonna go this way, and they're like yo but one we created the show, two we know our fans, three you wouldn't be making this without us. And that's the thing. When you know that someone, you know the creators, you know how good they know what they're doing. They create both shows. Both shows were fire. Granted, I could care less about Cora, but I do love her though. But like both shows were fire, and they knew what they were doing. Give them freedom of control. Like give them their reign. Let them do what they do. You're gonna make the money because one, you're gonna make the money from OG fans regardless, and then given the fact that it's on Netflix, it's about to be live action, it's gonna be fire. You know your Netflix trailers low key be fire, even though some of the shows or even movies be trash. You money. What are you doing? Like leave these people. Let them do. They stop. You wonder why stuff don't go well. You like come on now. You
That's
see
why
what happened
stuff
to Rebel
don't go
Girl?
well. Money.
Huh?
I said that's why stuff don't go well too.
But no, I
Money.
mean when people get money, that's the thing with me. When people got money, they do a little too much. It's like you know darn well the best person who can really do this show up real good and give it justice is the people who created it. Like, because I mean, given the fact that look what old Shyamalan Knight, I don't know if that's his
M
name, the
Night
director.
M Night Shyamalan. Yeah.
Yeah, the dude who created the live action movie, he was like he started to take it. Granted, I don't even know if they even signed off on that. I don't even know.
I don't
But
think they did.
He put the scar of Zuko on the wrong side of the fucking eye.
the wrong side.
The
Two,
scar
you
didn't
seen
even look like a scar. It just
you
looked like dots.
you see. But
That was
listen though.
hilarious.
You seen how you seen how um the firebenders they didn't like they didn't conjure up fire like they normally would. He was like, it didn't make no sense to me, so I made it to where they have to be near fire in order to firebend. I'm like, see,
Bro, fucking
this is
fire
why
bending. Let's talk about earth bending real quick.
this is why this movie was trash because of you. And then
Earth
the
bending
way
was
they was
shit.
trying to bend that water was trash. The whole thing was just trash. All of it. All of it. It was trash. And don't even get me started on the fact that Katara and Sokka was super white. I'm like, hey yo, hold on. They was like the closest thing to like Eskimos. Like, why are they so light?
Indigenous people.
Yeah, why are they so light? What, I don't understand. Like, what
Mm.
diversity? What happened to it? Because that show had diversity. But that's regardless of the fact. But other than that, my top 10, that was it. Yeah, and my honorable mentions. So who's ever next? Have your fun.
Okay.
Alexis.
Well, I was gonna go because I know Alexis still needed to finish her list. So my honorable mentions are Teen Titans, K and D.
I've been done with my list.
Oh, you
What?
been done with your
Never
list?
mind.
Okay.
No,
Well,
we ain't
I
done.
thought you said I was still working on it.
Oh, well, we'll let you go last because you're the guest. Okay, I'm sorry. Um, we gotta save the best for last. So yeah. Kids Next Door, Teen Titans, Amazing World of Gumball, and that's pretty much it for my honorable mentions right now. But um, the way I'm gonna kind of go through my top 10 is kind of like oldest and newest, but also like how they have like impacted me in a way. So, first off, I gotta start off with Tom and Jerry. Is always on site. It's always a fun time. Slapstick comedy is just funny to me. And then I got Ed and Eddie. Like I swear, every time I see that clip of Jimmy when he's swinging
When
around
Jimmy
his
be
shirt and he
dancing.
dancing,
Oh, that episode was hilarious.
and it kills me because they
Episode
be
was so
adding songs
hilarious.
to it and everything. Like, bro, that be killing me. I'm kind of like steamrolling through this, so when I get like to certain shows, I could talk about it. But I had to put Courage the Cowardly Dog on there. Me and my brother used to watch that all the time.
That shit used to scare me.
It was scary. It was kind of scary,
It
but it
was
wasn't.
scary.
It like certain episodes were scary to me. But like me and my brother, we used to watch it all the time. And Courage used to do everything for them, even though Eustace didn't appreciate it. That's how this generation is today. But anyways,
Uses
I'm
was racist. Period.
I'm dead. So I got Ed and Eddie. You already know. We already talked about. Well, I already said that. I said Courage, Ed and Eddie, Tom and Jerry. Okay, so I got SpongeBob because just nostalgic. It's so many memes that came out of SpongeBob, bro. Like
Mm-hmm.
you go on Twitter and it's a new SpongeBob meme.
24.
25. Um, and then I put Samurai Jack on here.
That was good. That was a good show. I
So
didn't get to really watch
even
it
though
like that.
even though the ending of Samurai Jack, like season 5, was more of an adult cartoon, the reason why I like Samurai Jack, one, Philip Lamar, the voice actor. Oh my god. But I love the fact that it was so little
David,
dialogue in the show.
David,
Yeah.
why you say it like that?
Because he's a black man who's doing, voice acting. I appreciate it.
Okay, because the way you said it, it was like, oh my god, like,
Bro, you're not about to do me.
it's voice.
You're not about to do me like that. Because he did Static Shock and all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I'm surprised you didn't mention Static Shock.
I didn't really watch Static Shock. That's the reason. I never really seen it. I've been wanting to watch it. I'm gonna watch it because it's on HBO Max. But the reason why I put Samurai Jack on my
It
top
is?
10, yeah, it is. The reason why I put Samurai Jack on my top 10 though is because even though it was very little dialogue, you can understand what the story was and what needed to happen. And then like some of the episodes were
Someone.
just very beautifully animated. And like I had this one picture from season 5 as my screensaver on my phone for so long just because I liked how it looked and everything. But yeah, so now I'm gonna get into, you know, the more episodic shows. So for one, I got Adventure Time on here. I know some people may not agree with it, but Adventure Time was that show where it was like it was weird at first when it first came out, and I was like, "There's no way I'm about to watch this," and I got into it, and
Yeah.
it was hilarious. Like when they started doing some more of the episodic episodes, it was like the story had me intrigued, and I'm even still watching the Distant Lands stuff on HBO Max. Like I still need to watch the episode that just came out, and I really love the world and how they like the world building and the overall story and everything. Like it was just really good. Anybody got like any favorite episodes of that or?
Uh,
Never
Probably when
watched it.
Oh
you
yeah,
made
I
when he made a
forgot.
band with Marceline.
Oh yeah. That was a good episode. I kind of like the gender swap episodes too. From Ice
With
King's Mind, you know, with Marshall and Fiona and Cake and yeah. It
Yeah,
was it
only like the bacon pancake song.
Bacon
Making
pancakes, making bacon
Making bacon
pancakes. Eric,
pancakes.
you remember we made bacon pancakes?
Yes. Oh my God.
I
When
need
you
to
said the
make some
next,
more, bro. I'm about to go get some Wait, we should. That's for another time. Okay. Um,
I got bacon too. Don't do
I thought
that.
the flame princess thing was cute.
I hated how they,
Yeah.
bro. I hated how they messed that up. You know, like
Uh,
after he wanted like her and Ice King to fight, and then it messed up their relationship, and then all of that. I was just like, bro, they could have just kept it to where they was cool and everything. They
I
had to
hate
mess
it
that
when
up.
Bubblegum try to mess that up. I hate it when Bubblegum try to mess up the relationship entirely.
That's his man's biz. Stop messing with his man's biz. Jake is a
Also,
very wise character.
there was also the card game that he played with Jake,
Oh,
and he was obsessed
Card
with it.
Wars, yeah,
Yeah, which is actually a
I,
mobile game.
yeah, I had it.
I seen a
I
meme. It was like it said if you're having a hard time or a hard day, like just think about Finn. He said he liked two girls and both of them became like
Lesbian.
yeah, and for each other. Like that's crazy.
Oh yeah, cause Bubblegum and Marceline are together. But
yep.
That is wild.
so my next
This,
show. Wait,
this
what?
is so this is so off topic, but I'm so over it. Yo, I swear to God, I somebody is obviously buying my Instagram page or something. They have to be paying for followers because I know for a fact I don't
Here
know
we
half
go.
these people.
Here we go.
Every time
Bro,
I'm
stop
like,
saying that,
who
bro. You are
are
not.
no, Kevin, it's a legit thing. You can actually do that. But
No, we
I
know.
know that's a thing. I know for a fact that somebody is doing that to this particular page because I do not know who these people are. I don't follow random people for no reason at all. I could care less about followers. I know for a fact somebody out here playing with me. But continue on with your list.
Okay, so next I got Gravity Falls. I don't know if y'all watched that.
I
Oh
watched Gravity Falls.
It's
yes.
only
I'm
two seasons, but it's so good.
Yeah, you got canceled.
I feel like you know what? Okay, this is my thing with that show. I genuinely feel like it wasn't what it could have been. And the reason why I say that is because for me, I thought it was gonna be one thing and it turned out to be something different. I thought it was gonna be like super mystery type show. And like the way the trailer and it was stuff, it made it seem like it was gonna be like fire. Granted, I mean it was good,
I
but
mean, it was mystery.
it was
Like
yeah, but it was weird though. I mean, I didn't expect
that
it.
was the
That's what it
point
was.
though. So the creator Alex Hirsch, he basically said that he wrote the show based off of a town in Utah that him and his relatives used to pass when they used to go places during the summer. And it used to be well no, was it I think it was Oregon. It whatever the town was called Boring, and he was like, I'm pretty sure it isn't boring stuff going on there. And so
Sure enough,
like,
it
you know,
was.
like with Bill Cipher and everything, and I don't want to spoil anything because I don't like.
I mean, well, I mean, the show
Listen,
is
you
so
never
old.
watched it, go watch it.
Yeah, I
If
mean
you
the
haven't
show is
watched
super
it, skip
underrated.
ahead some. But basically, like when you find out who's the author of the journals and it end up being their other grunkle,
I love that
and
part.
everything, like, and then you see like bro, it's just so good. And I love how at the end like they all was like a part of it and it wasn't just like their family, you know.
Really?
Yeah, but if you gotta watch, you just watch it. It's so good. But yeah.
Hmm.
So like basically like my last like couple ones are like episodic shows more than like one offs. So I said Gravity Falls. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything. Okay, so I know I've been egging y'all on to watch this, but Infinity Train, I had to put it on here. And
Yeah, you keep begging us to watch
okay,
that shit.
so Infinity Train, like for y'all who don't know who's out there, the basic premise of Infinity Train is that every season has a new character. And each character has their life's problems that they need to work through to get off of the train. They have a number. If it goes down to zero, they can leave the train. If it doesn't go down to zero, they stay on the train. Your number can go as high as it can get around your body, basically. Like it starts on your hand. But basically, like to sum up, I'm gonna just sum up like some of the first season. So the first season starts off where Tulip, who's the main character of the first season, like she wants to go to camp, and then her mom says that she can't go to camp, and it's like kind of an effect of her parents' divorce. And basically, when she gets on the train, because she ran away from home, because she was like, I can make it to camp on my own. When she gets on the train, it's basically like, oh, I can make it to camp. And like, she got on the train, she had to get her number down. By the end of the season, most characters get their number down. I'm not gonna spoil anything else, but
I got a question. Did she ever go to camp? That's most important in my life right now.
I don't think so. It
No.
was
Oh,
never really said at the end of the season. But
mm,
basically, like time passes on the Infinity Train, but you're stuck in the train to infinity until you can get off. So you can
wait,
die
so I
on the
got a
train.
question. Yeah, I thought about to ask, like, can you die on that train?
Yeah, and season 4, so season 4 is basically like two friends. They both get on a train at the same time, and
Hmm.
like they have to work out their problems with each other. And
Oh wow.
in the beginning, because this isn't really a spoiler, because they said this in the trailer too. It was like we've never had two people be on a train at the same time, and it was like, what if they can't figure it out? He was like, they'll die here then. Like literally,
Oh
like
wow.
this is like supposed to be like a kid's cartoon, but it's not really for kids. And he's basically saying like, if they don't figure it out, they're gonna die on the train. It doesn't really matter.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but Infinity Train is such a good show. It's only 4 seasons. They canceled it after the 4th season, so the 4th season is the last one. And people are trying to get them to bring it back and renew it just for HBO Max, because technically Cartoon Network was the people who started it, so it got canceled from Cartoon Network. But it's a really good show. You should watch it. I got Steven Universe on here, and the reason why I have Steven Universe on here is because just the story of him trying to figure out who he is kind of synonymous with like a lot of people in the LGBTQ community, and just the show in general is kind of like an allegory for that. But like I love how they go through it and he's still figuring himself out even at the end of it. Like he's still figuring out how, like, what he wants to do, even like the last movie and all that stuff. Like I really loved how it started off as like a weird quirky show, and it ended up being like a really good story overall. I'm kind of mad that they didn't give Steven Universe Future more episodes, cuz if they did, that story would have been way better. I'm not saying that it wasn't good, but it it could have been better. It felt rushed. But yeah, and you already know I'm gonna put this as number one, even though I didn't do it in no particular order. But number one is Avatar. I can't skimp on Avatar, bro.
I mean, you just can't. You really can't.
But yeah,
It's Avatar. What?
that was my top 10 featuring honorable mentions. Miss Lex. You ready to talk about your top 10?
Sure. Um, I don't know if this is in. Wait. Yeah, this is in order. I'm gonna start from the bottom, and I don't have no honorable mentions, but I do have 11 instead of 10.
That's fine.
So
So
you
here
have
it
one
is.
honorable mention.
No, I have 11. I don't have no honorable mentions.
Said no.
No.
I said what I said. I break the rules. That's why I'm a guest.
Wow.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Fair.
I'm their best
Okay.
friend. They not gonna do nothing about it. They love me. Period. Here we go. 11.
Mhm.
Like I said, or honorable mention, whatever the hell. I mean, whatever the heck. Wonder Pets. I really feel like I should put this at the. This is
What?
an honorable mention.
Wonder
This is an
Pet. I don't think
honorable.
Wonder Pets is like a full like cartoon though, because it was kind of like live action in a sense, but not. You know what I
I
mean?
don't know what to
Mm.
call it.
It's a
Like,
No,
cartoon.
I know it's a cartoon, but you know how like the animation is kind of like
It's
photorealistic.
just the fact that she said Wonder Pets, and it's probably because of that damn theme song. It's the thing.
how is it?
I
This
I
is
was
just my
not
personal list
expecting
because I
that.
grew up. Because
I
Wonder Pets is
know,
one
but
of my favorite childhood shows. I don't.
No, she used to
The
spam. She
phone.
used to
The
spam the.
phone is
Wonder
ringing.
Pets.
There it
What is
go.
that?
Look, I knew it. I knew it.
When
She used to
people
spam
call,
that.
let me tell y'all. Let me tell y'all why I said Wonder Pets. I have to put it as an honorable mention because every time somebody calls my job Starbucks and people complain about the stupidest stuff, I'd be like, the phone is ringing.
Okay,
There's
I
a
understand
customer
that.
complaining. There's a customer complaining somewhere, and I'd be like, oh my gosh, that's my show.
Hey, Alexis,
Oh
I would have.
yeah.
I thought you would have said something like Higglytown Heroes, but she hit us
Oh
with the
wait, I
Wonder
do have
Pets.
honorable mentions. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna follow the rules and do honorable mentions because my next honorable mention is Backyardigans. I didn't know where to put it on the
Oh, I
list.
forgot about that.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
That's a good
I'm
one.
putting Backyardigans on there. I
Castaway.
oh.
didn't
Well,
know
I need to
We
give you a
are
thumbs up.
how.
castaways.
Hey, David, because
Okay,
listen,
okay.
Ahoy
Everybody doing honorable
there,
mentions.
ahoy.
Dang, I didn't think I
That's
had
an
any,
old
so I
TikTok
lied.
song,
My
bro.
next one is Blue's Clues. Love that show. Not the old one, the original, not the new. Whatever
With
this is they got
Steve
on
or
TV right
something.
now. So I don't know what they got on my. I don't know what this Blue's Clues is now, but they should have just renamed it and called it something else. Another honorable mention is Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, the original one. I don't know what they got on TV now. Don't
they
like
got
it.
a new one.
Daniel Tiger,
Ew.
Daniel Tiger's
Mr.
Neighborhood,
Rogers not a cartoon though.
whatever
Mr.
they
Rogers
got,
is not a cartoon.
whatever. Oh, my bad. Well, I said what I said. I'm a guest. So I said what I said.
I said what I said.
Ah.
Moving right along.
Hi there,
Moving
neighbor.
right along. I'm
Don't
not
ever do that.
Won't
sure.
you
That shit
These
in
be
my
are
ear
my
felt
childhood
fucking weird.
shows.
my
Okay, so I
neighbor?
can't really,
I would slap
Hey
everyone
neighbor.
except
Okay,
Alexis.
anyway. All
Ugh.
right, now we going into my list. I can't think of nothing else. 10 is Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends because I had to put it on there somewhere, so it's at
Oh
the
yeah,
bottom.
that's one of my honorable mentions. I meant to say that.
Scooby Doo is number 9. I don't
Okay.
really know what to
Okay.
say about
Okay.
that, but I
Which
really like
one?
that show. The original. I'm all original. I don't like none of this new
Yep.
stuff.
I don't like the spinoffs.
I don't like none of these spin-offs,
I
this
like watching Scooby Doo.
recreating, none of it.
I
All
mean,
of
I
my
like what's new Scooby Doo.
everything on my
I
list
count
is
that as one of the
original.
originals in my head for some reason.
Everything on my
I
list
like
is
Mystery
original, so you
Incorporated,
ain't
low
even
key.
gotta ask all of this
It was
stuff.
alright.
Yeah.
Dexter's Lab because
Ooh.
that man is evil and I like it and he always up to something.
I,
And he don't like his sister.
I forgot
I don't
about
like
that
my
low
sister.
key.
So
BD.
Wait,
Didi.
what did
Get
she
out of my
do?
laboratory.
I'm just joking. I love my sister. Avi, I love you. You ain't gonna watch this because you ain't even know
I
I'm
don't like my
doing
sisters.
this, but I still love you. Anyway, Teen Titans is number 7, and Powerpuff Girls is number 6
I
because
forgot
Okay, I
about
see you.
Powerpuff
I
Girls.
see you. I see you. I thought about
uh,
them, but
Oh, I meant to say.
um,
Sorry, Alexis. I meant to say.
you
The
good.
the creator of Samurai Jack did some stuff on Powerpuff Girls, and he has a new show out called Primal. It's on
Hmm.
Adult Swim. It's on HBO Max too, but it's like no talking at all. It's just all story.
Mojo Jojo.
Mojo
yeah.
Jojo.
Mojo Jojo.
I am Mojo
Mojo
Jojo.
Jojo. Okay. 5 is Fairy Odd Parents. Obvious. Let me see. Where did I stop liking this show? I'm not gonna
After
lie.
poof.
I'm not gonna
Like
lie to
everybody.
you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I stopped liking it after they had the little purple baby because I was just like,
Yeah, poof.
somebody cheating on somebody. Somebody cheating on somebody. Cause how the baby purple? How the baby purple? Somebody explain it to me.
Some
What
people say it's
what
one of
colors
Beastie
do
Boys.
But
So
It
but
the
was
Cosmo had
original
the baby,
baby,
so I
bro.
don't
I
understand.
know,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
co-
yeah,
think
but yeah.
about it. Y'all actually hold on. Wait a minute.
do
Wait a
pink
minute.
and
Wait a minute.
green make
No,
purple?
wait. Think of
No,
this. Think of this. Think of this.
Oh wait, who had the baby? The baby?
Cosmo.
Cosmo did.
Cosmo.
But
Cosmo.
no,
Yeah,
think of this
I'm
though.
still confused though. How the
Think it
baby
is.
purple?
Think it is. In order for a baby to be
I
born,
was gonna say something, but I'm not saying it.
I'ma say it. Now let me tell
I
you
don't think
something.
it is the same thing as we are.
Listen, in order for the baby to be the baby, that meant somebody had to have been,
Yeah, okay, okay. Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
yeah. And how is it that he can his wife and nah, bruh.
I mean, well,
How does
technically, you
unless
wish for a baby.
It was a wish. It was a
Yeah, it was
wish.
a wish because remember
yeah,
they
see,
couldn't have kids anymore because Cosmo was the last one.
Mm.
Y'all don't
but
remember that?
still, no, I would remember
Did,
that.
did,
I don't.
did Timmy wish
I
for it to come out? I
I don't
think,
remember
right?
none of
but
that.
Yeah,
how is it?
Timmy
Yeah,
wished
he
for
had to
poop.
wish for the baby.
Then the question is this: where's Cosmo daddy?
Right.
He was a deadbeat.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was stated it from his mom.
But think about it. Think about it. If I'm not mistaken,
You
I'm
about to
pretty sure
make me
his
go
mama
through
gave
all
birth.
these shows again and watch every single episode for details.
I know damn well you don't mind that, so go ahead and do
I'm
it.
pretty sure his mama gave birth to him. Somebody lying.
Hmm. Um, number 4
Mm.
is Invader Zim.
Yes,
That's my.
sir.
I love that show. I literally watch. Me and Drew watch that all the time. Like every time we be like, "Oh, what we finna watch?" It's probably gonna be Invader Zim. They took it off Hulu recently, and I'm gonna fight whoever did that because Hulu. Why would you do that? That was the only place I could watch it, and now I have to watch it on bootleg.
I
Why
think
you
they
Why did
taking
they
about
off
take
the
it off?
schedule?
I think they're about to put it on Paramount because I think Paramount is
Okay,
the company
cause
that
I
owns
can't.
Nickelodeon.
Okay, cause I was gonna say y'all really took it off Hulu, and I was watching it consistently.
You took
Oh,
it off Hulu.
I also meant to say Jimmy Neutron is an honorable mention.
Oh
Yeah,
fuck! I
That's
forgot
yeah,
about
that's one
that.
of
yeah.
mine too. I didn't
Yes.
know if I was gonna put it on there. Danny Phantom is also one of my honorable mentions because it was on my list and then it got knocked off. So
Great.
The
number
mug got
three
the boot.
is actually SpongeBob because the two that's at the top is at the top and they're gonna stay there. SpongeBob was at the top, but SpongeBob has so many memes that I'm always gonna use until the day I die. Like I don't care. I don't care
No,
anymore.
bruh. My
I
favorite
don't
meme, they
care
had
anymore. What's
SpongeBob next
funnier
to that
than
rock with no clothes on.
24?
And he got on a white skirt and
And
a
a bonnet.
headpiece. And no, and
Oh,
on this one, he had on a headpiece. And it was like, oh, when you've been tarrying for 4 hours and you still ain't got no evidence. That meme kills me on so many personal levels. So many
I
personal
don't
levels.
know. I just love SpongeBob. Like, I don't know. It's so relatable. Okay, but I will say this. There are certain parts of SpongeBob I don't like the newer, like the
I haven't
newer
watched
type
them.
of SpongeBob. I don't like that. I like kind of like the older or in the middle. Like I don't know, more to like the older stuff, the stuff that came out when I was younger. Like I don't know, the newer SpongeBob I feel like is really corny and childish and less like how it used to be. I feel like they really trying to appeal to these Karens who don't want all this like certain stuff on TV, so they try and like ruin certain shows like SpongeBob, and I just feel like it's really childish now, and it's always been childish, but it's just got a different vibe, and I don't really like it. So most of the time, I won't watch past season 5,
Yeah, I
and that's
remember
just
when
my opinion.
that
Sandy and
was when the
SpongeBob got
creator
got
left
married.
though. Like the seasons
Yeah,
that we
I'm
won't
probably
watch
not gonna
past
watch
is like
past
when the
season 5.
creator left. And then he
I
came
remember when
back. He came
Sandy
back
and
for like
Lance got married.
season 9, I think, and then he
Like
died. So
How
they
many
made
seasons
him
are
more
there?
I'll look it
bubbly,
up real
yellow,
quick.
and stuff, and I'm like, what is this? Who is that? Like, no. Um,
Bubble Boy.
Avatar is number 2, and Proud Family is number 5. I mean number 1. My bad.
Number
Girl, I was
5.
number
Bro,
5
Y'all,
my
you just
brain
took a
is
whole
all over
jump
the
back.
place, but Proud Family is number 1 because I
because
don't know.
period.
I just feel
SpongeBob
like
has
I just
13 seasons, by the way.
Oh
Yo,
my god.
yeah, it has a lot of seasons. But yeah, I keep out. Well, Avatar and Proud Family can be either 2 or 1. I don't really care, but those two are at the top. So yeah, and yeah, that's my list. I can't think of nothing else other than that. So yeah, since we not doing adult shows.
Yeah, adult
So
shows we could talk about in a different time because that's
I got
like
literally one adult show that I would currently continue. I would consistently watch, and
mm,
that's Family Guy.
I was just watching that. That's why I'm mad we ain't do adult shows.
I gotta finish. I gotta finish the last season.
I haven't watched the last like 2 seasons, I think.
It's still like really funny and stuff like that.
Oh, wait, I forgot one, y'all.
Mm.
Courage the Cowardly Dog is in my mentions because
Girl, you
I
talking
used to
about
be
I
so
ain't got no
scared of that
mentions. You got
show.
like 15.
I got a lot of mentions. I just thought about it, but Courage the Cowardly Dog is one of them because I always used to be scared of that show, and I just feel like I needed that fear. Builds character. Gotta be scared of
Oh,
something.
screaming.
I ain't even gonna
Gotta
lie.
be scared of something.
I ain't even gonna lie. I know we're kind of like done with the top tens, but do y'all remember Wacky Races?
No, what is that?
No.
It used to
What is
come
that?
on. It used to come on Boomerang, and they used to have like Hanna Barbera characters.
Oh wait, yeah, I
Oh.
remember, I remember, I remember, I remember. Yes.
What
Uh,
about
uh,
like the well, you know what, the Flintstones, Yogi Bear,
Hmm.
I
the
never really liked
hey, boo boo.
Jetsons.
Flintstone.
Did anybody watch anything on PBS from the
Yeah.
Girl,
Cyber
yes,
Chase and
Thomas the
stuff?
Train
Paper
Hunter. It's shit,
Watch,
the science
Paper
Cyber
kid.
Watch.
Cyber Chase, yeah,
Cyber
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 Chase.
Chase was. What's that one show with the cat and he used to like send people out on like
Oh, Fetch
missions
with
and
Oh,
Rough
stuff?
Rough
Fetch.
Men.
No, no, that wasn't
Yes,
a cat. That was a
Rough
What
dog.
Rough
the
That
Men.
was a dog.
fuck are
Oh my
y'all
god,
talking
it was a
about?
That was
dog.
a
No, but
dog.
I knew exactly what she
Okay,
was talking
Cyber
about
was a
though.
Yeah,
cat.
yeah. Oh, do
What are
y'all
y'all
remember?
talking
Do
about?
y'all remember Maya and Miguel? Oh my God, I'm
It's
so good.
Maya and
It's Maya,
Miguel.
Miguel, Miguel.
Yeah.
But
No,
that
this is
and
when you go over your grandma's house and
special
she
guest
ain't
star.
got and she ain't got
Max and
cable, bro.
Ruby.
Max and no nigga, that wasn't
Max
no
and Ruby was
PBS.
like Nickelodeon though.
That was
Ruby.
Nickelodeon.
I know.
Don't you ever
I'm
disrespect
talking.
them
I'm
again.
talking about Max and Ruby because that's what y'all reminded me of.
Oh,
That
I'm
other
not.
stuff, I don't really watch anything
Y'all
on
know in the
CW.
later seasons, they parents came back.
They did.
Yeah, if you look it up, you'll be able to
Wait,
see it.
Hey, but
what
no.
about
And Max started
Nihao
talking.
Kai?
Oh, you did. Well, no, I
Yeah,
thought he was
Yep.
already
yeah.
talking.
Nihao Kailan, I've seen that.
Oh yeah, that
That's
shit
on.
is
That's
too
on.
good too.
Nihao Kai Land was on Nickelodeon, right? I think so.
I don't know what Nihao
Yeah.
Hey
They was on
Kevin,
Nickelodeon.
I
Oh,
don't
what
know if
about
y'all remember this, but I think Kevin remember. You remember Hero 108?
Yes.
Wait,
Oh my fucking
hold on.
god. Yes.
Let me look that up. Let me look that up. I think I do. Hold on. It
Bro,
sounds
I
familiar.
used to love that show. I fucking love that show.
Kinkaku.
You
Hero
probably got to see a
108.
picture.
Nope. Nope. I don't remember that show.
It came out like when did that
Yeah, I
come
don't
Two
out?
thousand
remember that.
two
Oh, oh,
thousand
oh,
something.
oh, Alexis, did you watch
Mm.
Puka?
Who?
Puka,
No, what's that?
the
I
show.
don't
It
think.
came out in 2006.
Let me look up. Let me
It's
Puka.
on.
see if it's
Oh, it's on
popular.
Tubi. Oh, I'm
Y'all,
watching
if we get
it.
off top, we gotta wrap it
Oh
up.
yeah. So
How we getting on topic? These are cartoon shows.
Yeah, but we already finished the top 10. That was
yeah, we
just
did kind of finish the
the
top
tangent.
10.
I don't recall anything.
He said I
Me
don't
either.
recall anything.
I'm still on number 5. Thank you.
Oh my god.
Nah,
Hey,
but
well look, we love y'all Earthlings. We'll be back soon. And now it's getting down to it. We're down to earth. Rate this podcast 5 stars if you can so we can move up the algorithm and get more people to listen. Thank you and good night.